blessings to have you on. It's been a
Yes,
journey
sir.
to get you on here, man.
I know. It has been.
Definitely. So, Dominique, we welcome you on our show today, and let's get it rolling with how did you get involved with football as a kid?
As a kid, I started when I was 8. Started with the Boys and Girls Club in Washington, D.C., Club 14. It's right off of street road called Benning Road. That's where I grew up, was born and raised.
Yes, sir. So,
Yes, sir.
growing up in that area, who are some of your sports role models that you looked up to and like created your foundation in sports?
So growing up, I had an older brother. I took 2 older brothers actually. One was 9 years older than me, and then my other brother, I'm saying was because he passed, but he was
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
2 years older than me.
Yes, sir.
I grew up watching them play football. Especially my older brother. He was like I said, he was 9 years older, so I got to see him in high school and go on to play at Virginia Tech for a brief stint. And he was my role model. He was my everything because he pushed me to pretty much be, tough and get out there and play against the older guys, like the guys that were his age, and just do different things like that. So my brother was a big influence on that. My mom never let me not play sports. She wanted to keep me busy. And, of course, watching I was a safety, so watching like Sean Taylor, he was a big influence on my life. Brian Dawkins, Troy Polamalu, like all those guys. I really modeled my playing style after Sean Taylor, though.
Hard hitter.
Yeah, that was my boy. That was my boy. So I know that's kind of all over the place, but yeah.
Yeah, 21 coming
answer.
down. You were in the slot. Bam.
There you go. Yes, sir.
I hear you, man. With the different levels of football you played in, what helped you achieve success at every level? What things that you learned early, those little things stuck with you? What helped you throughout the process?
So like I said, with my brother and growing up playing like street football, right? So playing against those older guys and being competitive and getting hit really hard with no pads on, and still like, all right, I'm still alive. I can still do this, and I'm out there, and I was able to play, against those guys at a high level, and then moving on to like high school ball. And my stepfather, he came into my life when I was I think 14, 15 years old. He basically gave me his knowledge because he was a standout athlete in Virginia, right? He was a standout athlete in Virginia, got a scholarship to University of Miami. And, he pretty much, he had knowledge of what it took to be on that level of playing. So he gave me, basically, he took my game, right? He watched me play. And I think this was like, even JV to varsity, it was ninth grade. I was 14, like I said, 14, 15, so ninth grade. So he was watching me, and he would give me critiques. He would take me, we would be in my small kitchen. We had a small kitchen, and he was like, look, this is what you got to do. You got to form tackle like this. You have to you got to be more aggressive, man. You got to be more assertive, and you got to be more confident. So, once he gave me that, I took that and applied it to going to practice, going into the games and really taking that and honing in and I actually almost got kicked out of practice one day because I was out there hitting people like they were the opposition. I got fussed out by my coach, man, and that really put a damper on me. But my dad and my mom, they wouldn't let me, take it too hard. And they went up there and they talked to the coach, and the coach was like, all right, whatever, we smashed everything. So that, yes, all that in combination, that was what helped me through. Like you said all levels. So, and then, getting to college, I know we getting a little long when getting to college.
Yes, sir.
And I had Bobby Wallace when I first got there, and then Al Golden came in, and he was trying to make a point and seeing who really wanted to be there. So they instilled in us basically working as so they call it creative excellence, right? So you have your time that you're doing football, that's scheduled, that's mandatory, that you got to be there. But then they also said, what are you working on outside of what we have scheduled for you? Are you out on the field working on your craft? Are you out there backpedaling? Are you out there going over your plays in your mind? Are you out there taking, steps and doing this and, just basically like going to the ice tubs, hydrating, eating right, working out and making sure that you take that extra time to stretch and do this and do that, all those things basically were the keys to what drove me to, play at the next level, to go level to level.
Yes, sir. So Dominique, my next question, like going from high school to college to the NFL level, every level's different with the talent wise.
Yes, sir.
The better, the bigger the level, the higher the talent. In
Absolutely.
the NFL, who was the toughest to cover, man?
The toughest to cover. So, when I got to Buffalo, it was Lee Evans and it was Roscoe Parrish. Them guys, man, they were another level of talent. Like I couldn't even I couldn't even keep up with them guys, man. They were elite athletes. Obviously, that's why they were in the NFL, and that's why they were starters in the NFL. So I would say those guys. And one time in preseason, I actually got to line up against Ocho Cinco.
Oh gosh, quick feet.
And luckily the play was blown dead because he got off so fast, bro. And ran across the field, he was gone. And all Tom Brady had to do, all he had to do is just throw the ball. It was a touchdown, easy. But so those were some of the guys that I got to line up against. Also, Kellen Winslow, K2 in Tampa. He was a force to be reckoned with in practice, and some of those other guys, but those are like the ones that are stained in my memory. Definitely.
Are you shocked about what's come out about Ocho with his diet? McDonald's, man.
You know what? Nothing surprises me nowadays, man. Yeah, these guys are like, they do all types of crazy stuff. So no, not really. He's always had a different kind of mindset, So no.
They need to give that guy a sponsorship, and on his podcast, like he's always promoting them. They need to give him some dollars, man.
They need to. They should.
Heck yeah, man. So life after football for you, Dominic. How have you applied the trials and tribulations of your football journey to your personal life?
To my personal life, after football, right? It's tough. It's a tough transition. All is football and training and this and that. It's a certain type of lifestyle that you gotta that you get used to. Let me say that. When you get into the workforce, right, and going through basically what we went through year after year, having to prove yourself and do different things like that, it becomes actually real easy to stand out and to thrive in the workforce. You know, you have people that sometimes it's hard for them to adjust to a tough boss. They want you to do this and do that. You know, they want you to be on a certain they want you to work at a certain pace, so they want you to get things done a certain way. And you know, that's what sports is. Like we had playbooks. We had to do things the right way. Everybody had a job. Everybody had to do their part in order to get things done. So the transition was pretty smooth. It was just getting out of, you know, that longing to play football that was the toughest part. Is like, okay, I'm no longer a football guy. I'm like, you know, I'm a regular person now. I need to I'm not going to be able to go work out and you know, I'm not going to be on the field with the cleats and pads and all that stuff anymore. But, you know, sports definitely helped with that transition and made it easier to excel for real. You know, it's like I said, it's just a mindset that you have. And it definitely translates over to the workforce, and it helps. It helps a lot as long as you embrace it.
Definitely. A lot of things about discipline. I hear that
absolutely.
From NFL guys, NBA, baseball. That's what professional sports, you got to be there at a certain time, and you get fined in those sports. Yep. So
yes, you do.
Definitely. So, Dominique, here's our transition from your journey to current sports topics about your former teams. How do you feel about Tampa Bay's chances of making a deep playoff run this upcoming season?
Let me say this. Anytime you have Tom Brady on your team, you have a great chance of going to the Super Bowl. Okay. I think they you know, the coaches, Bruce Arians, you know, he's amazing. He's a Temple guy, by the way. Love him to death, man. But and that coaching staff, you know, they've been there before. They've been to the show, you know, multiple times, and I think their experience is just gonna take them as far as they can go. You know, I don't know if they'll win. I don't know if, you know, it'll translate to another Super Bowl, but I know they have the experience. They have, you know, all the talent. We'll see where the chips fall for them.
Definitely.
Know?
I'm breaking it here. They bring Julian Edelman out of retirement, old Tommy boy.
You think so? Ooh,
yeah.
That
might
slide? Be it.
Heck yeah, man. Hey,
that might be good.
He might do the Gronk coming
right.
Going into retirement and next year coming out for Tom.
Yep. He might. Hey. That'd be cool, man. That'd be good. That'd be dope to see.
He teased everybody on social media. So.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that, man.
He was like, maybe.
Okay. Oh man, he's a special talent too, man. I played against him actually when he was at Kent State. He was a quarterback.
Definitely.
Get that quarterback, man. He was nasty. He was all over the field, and he was a punt returner. Ridiculous.
Hey, Bill Belichick usually pulls out those guys that are multi-dimensional.
Yeah. Yep. He's definitely a tool. He was a tool.
Definitely.
He could use them all over the place.
So, Dominique, here's the Buffalo question for you. How do you feel about the chances of Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, winning the MVP award? In my take, he's probably the front runner.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. He is a special talent, man. He is amazing. And I think that they surrounded him with people that with the right people. to help him excel for real. Chance of him winning the MVP, I think is absolutely feasible for him. Absolutely, 100%. He's special. He's special. He has that grit. He has that he grinds and he wants to win. You could just see it in the way he plays, the way his demeanor, everything. He's just a winner, man. I love watching him play, and I love what Buffalo is doing up there. For real. Shout out my man Dion Dawkins. That's my boy Snow Dad, the snowman.
Definitely. I think the key, the pickup of Von Miller, coming off the edge is gonna be great for them because it'll give Buffalo extra chances for Josh Allen.
Absolutely.
Stops from the defense.
Yeah. The defense is already amazing. So adding Von in there, come on, man. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
Definitely.
Yeah, that is a no-brainer.
So, Dominique, we'll end on this. Where can my audience find you on social media?
You can find me at Domo Harris, DOMO Harris 21 on Instagram, and the same on Twitter at Domo Harris 21.
Definitely. Well, Dominique Harris, it's been a blessing and an honor to have you on our show today. And
I really appreciate you.
We'd welcome you on for another one, my guy.